Okay, everyone, I am Nick, and I'm one of the account executives in Parliament Group, and today we're going to understand and learn about the diminishing method of depreciation. Without further ado, let's start our discussion. Before we dive into the lesson, let's take a look at our lesson objectives. In this presentation, I'm going to introduce you to the diminishing method of depreciation, how to calculate the set depreciation method with an example problem, and I'm going to discuss also the advantages and disadvantages of using the method. Moving forward, this is diminishing method of depreciation. I'm going to discuss first its definition. The diminishing method of depreciation is a method of calculating depreciation that involves calculating a higher rate of depreciation in early years of an asset's life and a lower rate in later years. The purpose of it is that the diminishing method of depreciation is designed to recognize the declining value of an asset as it ages. Next is how to calculate this method of depreciation. To calculate depreciation using the diminishing method, the first step is to determine the depreciable amount of the asset. So the depreciable amount is the cost of an asset minus its salvage value, which is the expected value of the asset at the end of its useful life. Next, the useful life of the asset is divided into equal periods, and the depreciation rate for each period is calculated based on the remaining useful life of the asset. The depreciation expense for each period is then calculated by multiplying the depreciation rate by the depreciable amount of the asset. To further understand, let's take a look to our example problem. Example problem number 1. A company purchases a machine for $100,000 with an expected useful life of 10 years and a salvage value of $10,000. Using the diminishing method, the depreciation rate for each year is calculated as follows. So in year number 1, you're going to subtract 1 year to the 10 years and divide it by 10 years, which is the expected useful life. So 10 minus 1 is 9 divided by 10 is 90%. Also, you will do that in year 2. 10 minus 2 years is equal to 8 divided by 10 is equal to 80%. Year 3 is 10 minus 3 is 7 divided by 10 is 70%, and so on and so forth. You're going to do that also in year 4 until 10. Okay, and lastly, here are some of the advantages and disadvantages of using diminishing method. One of its pros is it accurately reflects the declining value of an asset over time and can result in a lower overall depreciation expense compared to the other methods. But on the other hand, this method is so complex to calculate and may require more frequent updates to the to the depreciation schedule. All right, we're done. I hope this presentation was helpful in understanding the concept of diminishing method of depreciation in accounting. Let me know if you have any further question and feel free to comment below. Again, this is Nick, the account executive from Parliament Group. See you and goodbye.